My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to give you my favorite Underdog Fantasy entry for UFC 296. If you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here, you say higher or lower than the numbers you see on the screen, and if you are correct, you can 20 times your money. It's the highest payout in this space. They got the little chili peppers there. You can way more than 20 times your money if you had those little chili peppers, but we'll talk about that. The coolest thing here is they will give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/underdog. Use promo code WWP and they will instantly match your deposit. If you give them $20, they'll give you $20. If you give them $100, they will give you $100 of free money that you can use instantly to build a lineup. And if you're correct, you have even more free money. If you're wrong, who cares? You only lost the free money. WeWantPicks.com/underdog. That promo code is WWP. I am going to focus on fights. But if we look across the left here, we got all sorts of stuff. We got FIFA. We got video games. We got college football. We have women's basketball. I mean, all the sports. And you can mix and match sports, which is nice. This is the last event of the year for fights. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a winning entry right off the rip. I talked about the little chili pepper. If you did Leon Edwards, you added knockout, this will multiply the slate so you can get yourself a ridiculous payout here. It's a trap, though. They juice the unlikely outcome because the chili pepper is more than a knockout, right? Meaning he's going to win by knockout and they'll double your payout. He's not going to win by knockout. And they don't have the less. That's not an option. The chili peppers are typically a trap. So we're going to leave that alone. If you do think Leon wins, you could explore the 70.5 significant strikes and go the higher. He did pass that number with Usman, but I'm going to leave it alone because if Kobe wins, he's just laying on him nonstop, takedown. And Leon's going to have a very hard time getting past this number. He's pretty hesitant to begin with. If we take a look at Pantoja, I like the higher on 2 takedowns. I do think Pantoja can get past that. He took down Brandon Royval in the first fight, submitted him in that fight. I do think we can get past this. I already have an entry built for Underdog. It included Randy Brown. That fight is canceled. So I'm going to replace that Randy Brown one with this Alexandre Pantoja takedown line. If we work our way down the list, Shavkat Rakhmonov, I'm going to leave this alone. Typically, that guy is coming in, finishing people very, very early. In his last fight, he played a little bit, had no takedowns whatsoever. Wanted to showcase his striking, got it done like that. He's fighting Wonderboy. I imagine he's going to want to wrestle. I imagine I'm leaving it alone. He could get Wonderboy down 50 times. He could submit. Like anything could happen. I do think Shavkat wins. I think it's almost a guarantee. But anything could happen with how he wins, when he wins, and all of that. He got a little squirrely in his last fight trying to show off his striking. He may do a little bit more of the same. If we take a look at Paddy to Body, submission, they juiced. Knockout, they juiced. Finish, normal line. I'm going to leave this alone. Yes, Paddy comes forward. Yes, he stays busy. Yes, he has finished people. And yes, Tony Ferguson's in fight years, 135 years old. I'm still going to leave this alone. I'm not going to touch these. The over 11 fight minutes is actually probably pretty solid, but I have some other spots that I like, including more than 3 takedowns for Bryce Mitchell. We know Josh Emmett is insanely tough. There's no question about that. Josh Emmett, I think, will survive whatever he has got going on. Bryce Mitchell just needs 1 takedown per round and then an extra. I think that'll happen. Bryce Mitchell averages more takedowns than that per fight. I think he's going to come in all in on the wrestling. I think he gets past the 3 takedowns. If we take a look at Irene Aldana, I do think she wins. Again, it's a trap. If they're going to triple your payout almost, you know it's a trap. Irene Aldana's not winning by finish. That's not happening. We're going to leave that alone. Cody Garbrandt may win by finish, but Brian Kelleher's insanely tough, so we're going to leave that alone as well. We got Casey O'Neill, another one. They juiced it. This fight is going to go to a decision. It should go to a decision, most likely going to go to a decision, so they've juiced it. What I do like is the higher on fight time for Dustin Jacoby. If Dustin Jacoby wins this fight, he's dancing around. He's not going to get into a firefight with Alonzo Menafield. He's not going to stand in the pocket swinging wild. He's going to dance around, move around, jab, touch, and try to be the more technical striker. And I think this 3rd round does start in that fight. We got Tagir Ulanbekov We're going to go higher on takedowns. Yes, he is fighting Cody Brundage or Cody Durden. They're very different people too. Yes, he's fighting Cody Durden. This will be 90% be a grappling match. There's going to be so much grappling in this fight. But if we go back to DeGear's loss to Tim Elliott, he was taken down, ridden out, got outworked. Same way Cody can win this fight. I do think Cody does win this fight. But he got 2 takedowns of his own. Cody can get taken down. Tagir's a very good wrestler. I could see Tagir getting taken down far more often, working his way up, getting his own takedown. Just a lot of back and forth grappling. I think he gets past 1.5 takedowns. The rest of these I don't love. Don't throw a heavyweight in here unless you're, a wild favorite that you're positive is going to win by knockout. This is a 50-50 fight. I'm not taking the juice on Martin Buday. Let's go ahead and move to Rivals. What Rivals does is it takes the two fighters who are fighting each other and you just say more or less. Right? Who's going to get more? And actually, right off the rip, I'm going Colby Covington here. This is just saying who's going to land more significant strikes in this fight, Colby or Leon. I'm going Colby because I think it's just non-stop wrestling. This guy is busy as hell. Go through his statistics. Look at his fights historically. The numbers he puts up with significant strikes is insane. He's wildly busy on his feet, shoots a takedown, busy on top, busy on his feet. The nonstop pressure, he's training at elevation. Leon Edwards can be a bit hesitant, can slow down, take his time, and I think Colby is just going to nonstop pressure. Even if Colby loses this fight, I think he's going to land more significant strikes, so we have Colby. This is our entry. Let's say we wanted to throw 20 smackerinos at it. That would give us a $400 payout if we left it straight up as is. If we move to an insured payout, all 5 correct kicks is $200. We get 4 correct, we get $50. We do have options there. Let's run through it very quickly. We have Alexandre Pantoja. I like more than 2 takedowns. Bryce Mitchell. I like more than 3 takedowns. Dustin Jacoby. I think this fight does start in the 3rd round. Tagir Ulanbekov, more than 1.5 takedowns. And then we have Colby Covington in Rivals. Guys, this is my entry. You can build your own entry. You can mix and match sports. Do whatever you want to do. The most important thing is get your free money. WeWantPicks.com/underdog. Promo code WWP. Use that code. Get your free money. Build an entry and good luck this weekend.